This is Feed the Queen. It's a game where you manage a colony of ants as they gather resources for their queen. You build buildings and decide what kind of ants to produce based on the colony's needs. You start with a humble queen, which serves as your first building, and some bushes to click on. Once you've gathered enough food, you can spawn your first batch of larvae and build out your colony. Oh, look at him! Look at this friend! You go, buddy. Yeah, feed the queen. Hell yeah, buddy. You gain new upgrades after hitting certain nutritional milestones. As the game progresses, you'll be able to access more types of food, each with different nutritional values, and some with special effects. The demand for glace flambe is through the roof. Look at her, she's loving glace flambe. There are around 10 buildings that you can interact with, upgrade, and build synergies around. After the initial upgrades, a handy stack tracker pops up showing how much nutrition per minute you're gaining. That's a good quality of life improvement, and it helped me understand what food types give me the most bang for my buck. The doodle sprites are adorable. Something about them makes me unreasonably happy. I love games with just little guys in them. Like, look at these friends. This game also has a cool dynamic soundtrack where the music builds upon itself as you play. The buildings sometimes felt a little out of place. I feel like the design could be reworked to better fit the ant colony theme. Some of the sound design is a bit strange. It felt like every time I built a new building, it was blowing up a bouncy castle. Let's make a burrow. Oh my god. When getting a new building, the amount of different upgrade choices are a bit overwhelming. I would have preferred being introduced to the bare basics of what a building is, and then unlocking the more specialized aspects later on. The synergies mid to late game were really fun to play around with. I found myself swapping out what food types I was producing constantly, and it felt like the game was well built to accommodate that. This game is still in development as a demo, so I'm hoping to see a few of the following changes. Building specializations with upgrade paths. There's kind of this in the base game where you can choose what kind of food to produce, but I feel like that idea could go further. I would also like the ability to have multiple of the same building type. You're limited to one building of each type, but I'd love to invest hard in my apple-loving long-necked lads. Get me some gathers. Oh, look at them! Ah, little brontosaurus friends, and they like apples! I love them. I feel like that could be an avenue for greatly increasing the amount of synergies a player can have. A mode with a fail condition or challenge would be nice. The colony building without impediment is very relaxing and great for when you want to optimize your colony, but having some challenges to counteract the progress of the player would add another layer that I feel is missing. Maybe there's a rival colony that steals your food or attacks workers. Maybe there are some weather conditions that affect the nutritional value of the food that your colony is built around. Just things to think about. Feed the Queen is a fun incremental ant colony game with very charming visuals and a solid core gameplay loop. This project is in its demo phase, so I'm excited to see what the dev adds and improves upon. Make sure to wishlist this game on Steam if you would like to follow its development.